In today's case study, I'm going to share how I helped a coach go from break even to making 15.5x ROAS in 1 year using Facebook ads. Here's what you're going to take away today. I'm going to show you why a low ticket offer is not enough to scale your business and why every coach and course creator should create their own high ticket program. I'm also going to share the exact strategy I used to scale this coach's business. Before we get started, let me tell you a bit about myself. I'm Scarlett Sierro, the founder of SXV Digital. We're a meta ads agency, and we also help clients build and refine their offers and funnels. We've worked with e-com brands, coaches, and course creators who want to scale their business online. So far, we've spent about 6.5 million in ad spend and helped our clients generate over 45 million in revenue. Just a quick disclaimer, everything in this video is based on my own experience. Of course, you can take this case study and create the same success with it. But today, I'm going to share what's worked for me. So, who is this case study for? If you're a coach or a course creator, you're spending money on Facebook ads, you're running a low ticket offer, but you're still struggling to scale, then this case study is for you. Who is this not for? If you're a beginner, you haven't run Facebook ads, and you don't have an offer, then this case study is probably not for you. So let me share a quick backstory on this coach. Now, she was an influencer in her space and was well loved within her community. She had a huge social media following. She had a Shopify store where she did sell a few of her courses, but she wasn't making any significant sales from it. And before working with me, she had spent about 500,000 on her marketing and wasn't making any sales. In fact, she was at break even. So when she came to me, one of her main goals was to not only make revenue from the courses she sold, but her main goal was to also be profitable on the first order. And after looking at her Shopify stat, I realized that one of her courses was selling a lot more compared to others. And so what I did was I took this course and we launched it into a low ticket funnel. Here's what the funnel looked like. All of our ads directed to the landing page where people could purchase the $17 course. We also offered an order bump of about $9.97, and everyone who purchased was given a one-time offer of $147. Unfortunately, this funnel did not get us the results we were hoping for. Now, her soft stats were great. Her CPC was below $1 and her CPMs were under $15, but her bottom line metrics just weren't adding up. And that's when we decided to pivot. After a lot of brainstorming, we came up with the idea of launching her a high ticket offer. Her high ticket offer had 3 pricing tiers. The first tier was priced at $20,000. It was a one-to-one mentorship. Her second tier was priced at $5,500, and we had a third tier that was priced at $3,000. So now let me take you through her high ticket funnel. Since her pricing was above $2,000, we couldn't use the same funnel structure that we used to sell her $17 course. We had to build her something different. And that's when we decided to build her a book a call funnel. Here's what the funnel looked like. We had an ad which directed to the landing page, and everyone who opted in was sent to an application. If they qualified, they would then send to a calendar where they could book in a time with the sales team. So here's what the application form looked like. We created the application in Typeform and had a bunch of open-ended and checkbox questions. Now, since this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, we used a lot of qualifying questions to gauge how committed the prospects were and whether they had the investment to afford this. If anyone said that they couldn't invest, they were automatically disqualified. The thank you page was much simpler. We used simple text and gave them a list of things to do before the call. In some other call booking funnels that we've ran, we've used video, and that tends to work well too. Now let me take you through my ad strategy. If you've watched my previous video, you probably know how I run my ads. But if you're new, let me show you how I do it. I like to run my ads in 2 phases. In the first phase, I like to call it the test phase. Here I have 3 separate campaigns to test my broad lookalike and interest audiences. In this client's case, she had a large email list. Hence, I was able to test ads against her warm audiences too. Every day, I would test about 15 to 20 audiences just so that I could find my winning ads and audience combos. Now, since this offer was quite new, I didn't have a ton of creatives to work with. A lot of the ads I created had images in them. And so when I was designing these creatives, I focused on answering 3 questions. Am I clear on whom I'm speaking to? What am I trying to sell? What problem does it solve? If any of these creatives didn't answer these 3 questions, I didn't run with it. Once I found my winning audiences and ads, I moved them to phase 2. That is my scaling phase. Here too, I have 3 separate campaigns to scale my broad interest and lookalike audiences. These campaigns run on CBO and they're optimized for booked calls. So here are the results. In a lot of the call booking funnels that I've worked with in the past, I expect the cost per book call to be around $160 to $200. But in this client's case, she was getting a cost per book call of under $50. Her offer was so successful that we decided to run 3 cohorts. The first cohort started in March, the second one was in May, and the third one was in August. Now let's look at why she was so successful. The number one reason why she was so successful is because she had a great offer. And this is where a lot of coaches and course creators fail. Building a great offer comes down to creating something the market wants rather than what you want. It's about selecting the right audience to talk to, and it's about focusing on the outcomes of the market rather than the features and benefits of your solution. The second reason why she was so successful is because of the 3 pricing tiers she had created. Because of these tiers, she could appeal to a wide range of her audience. And of course, the third reason why she did so well was because of the targeted ads we ran. To conclude, sometimes having a low ticket offer is not enough. You need to have a high ticket offer if you want to scale or if you want to add more profitability to your business. If you're creating a high ticket offer, make sure you're creating one based on the needs of your market. If you want any help in building your high ticket offer, or if you have a high ticket offer and you want to scale it, then reach out to me by booking a call. I currently have 2 options to support you. My first option is a done with you, where I will be your consultant and my role will be to guide and support you, refine your offers, and audit your ads. My second option is a done for you, where my team and I will do all the work for you. We will build and refine your offers, we will run your ads, and we will improve your conversion rate. If you're interested in booking a call with me, then click the link below and schedule a time in. Make sure you bring all decision makers to the call.